Hello and welcome back to Silly Me. This is episode 10. How cool is that? I can't believe there have been 10 episodes. Thanks for sticking around. First order of business is this finally came in the mail. I'm your favorite reference, baby. It is a Charlie XCX shirt, Brat merch. I ordered this months ago and I've been waiting so long and it finally came in the mail. I got this and I got like a Charlie hat and I got some other stuff that is on the way because I ordered it separately. But I am so excited. I remember I said I would wear this on the podcast when it came in the mail and I meant it and I stand by my word. I'm just going to start off already. I need some water. I have a dry ass throat. Because weekly recap, I went on vacation recently. Last Wednesday, I went to Cape Cod, Massachusetts with some besties. And we went to P-Town and we went to Carnival, which is like a pride festival in P-Town. It was my first time, my second time going to Cape, my first time going to P-Town, my first time going out there, first time going to Carnival, lots of firsts. It was so much fun and it was a really amazing kind of break from reality and to get away for a bit and to get to see some friends that I haven't seen since graduation over a year ago, which is disgusting. So that was really amazing. I got to, we spent like a whole night. So we did the beach, obviously. If you notice a little glow, it's the sun. Kidding, probably not there. But we did spend an entire night, like a 24-hour period on the beach and did like a bonfire and just kind of sat around playing games and telling stories and giggling and kicking our feet. It was so much fun. But it did get freezing cold at night on the beach for me. I was shiveryanka and did not think that was going to happen. And so I did not prepare and I did not bring appropriate clothing. So I think I got a bit of a cold. So if you catch me going a little bit or chugging this water, that's why. I think I have a little bit of a cold coming on. Oh, see? I'm already sniffling. Anyway, besides the point. Merch, water. Are we drinking it? How are we doing? The usual questions. I hope everyone's doing cool. I guess we're hitting second summer. I was really excited for cold weather. And then a 92-degree day hit me yesterday like a brick. And I don't know what to do. I'm so over the heat. And I'm over... New York in the summer is just brutal. And it's very hot. And it's just a lot to deal with for me. I don't love the heat. I don't love hot weather. I hope you can hear my chair creaking. I know I'm spinning around a lot. But I'm really excited for the fall. It's been a brat summer. It's going to be a brat autumn, brat winter. Hopefully, I think. And I'm ready for it to be cold. I'm ready for sweaters. I'm ready to layer up. I'm ready to wear jackets and ready to wear jeans without dying in them. You know, when you're like on the train and you can feel like the sweat dripping down your back, that's where I'm at right now. And it's brutal and I don't like it. So let's wrap this up. I think it's time to be cold outside. I want to be shivering with like 4 sweaters on. But anyway, I digress. Okay, I've decided that we're calling this my Silly Me notebook. It's this little red one. I've also got a green one back here, but I'm talking about this little red one in the front. And it's going to have all my little notes for things that I want to talk about. And specifically when there's like a specific thing, like a movie or a TV show or an album that I want to get into, I'm going to have little notes about it here because I will forget everything that I want to say. And we have a lot to go over right now because I've been consuming a lot of media recently. First of all, Big Brother. Do we watch Big Brother? Are we fans? Because I am obsessed with it right now. My best friend Justin has always been obsessed with it. And he was like, Jackson, this season's really good. You need to watch it. This season is amazing. I've never seen another season of Big Brother in my entire life, but I am so in. I wrote down why did it take me so long to get into it. And then under I wrote short attention span, sad face, because it is hard. I feel like for me to commit to reality TV shows because I'm just like, I'm not ADHD, but just the way that my brain works is I need like I need constant like stimulation from a TV show or from a movie, just like to be in. And it's giving. I feel like this season is drama. This season is plot lines. This season is plot twists. Okay, let's talk season 26 is where we're at. I took these notes a few weeks ago, so some things like are obviously different because certain eliminations have already happened. Do y'all know what Big Brother is? Like, are we on the same page? Because I didn't really understand what it was until I started watching it. It's essentially like a social experiment kind of reality show where they put all these people into a house completely isolated from the outside world, and they play the game, which is surviving the Big Brother house. And every week there's 3 episodes, and there's 3 main things that go down. There's the head of house. So there's a person, they do a competition, and whoever wins that competition is the head of the house, which means that they're like kind of running things for the week and they can't be eliminated. And they have to nominate 3 people like to put on the chopping block to possibly eliminate. And then there's another competition for what's called the power of veto. If you already know this, that's cool. I didn't know any of this. So for y'all who aren't like familiar, I hope this gets you in because I'm so in right now. Okay, so there's the power of veto. There's another competition to decide who gets the power of veto. And that basically is like, if you win and you get the power of veto, then you can use the power of veto on yourself or on someone else to keep them from being eliminated. You can choose to use the power of veto on yourself or on someone else to make them like not be eliminated that week. And so whoever that is used on is off the block. And then the head of house has to nominate another person to possibly be evicted. Then this season, they're doing this thing called the AI Arena, which is like another competition. And whoever wins that is also safe from elimination. So you get down to 2 people that are on the block, and then the entire house, one by one, votes secretly on who to evict, and that person is gone. And so the goal is to like form all these alliances and like strategize with other players, or other house guests, as they're called, to last as long as you can in the Big Brother house. Recently, I don't know, like, can I say spoilers? It was last week, so I feel like it's okay. Brooklyn got eliminated, and I wanted to stop watching. Hold on, like, I'm so stuffy. Brooklyn got eliminated, and I wanted to stop watching. I was so upset. I loved her. I was finally starting to like really get into her. Anyway, here's some thoughts that I had. One, Angela's doing too much. I don't know how she's still here. I understand that it's really good drama and she's so entertaining. Like episode 1, I think day 5, she just went off on Matt and like in the middle, like in the morning, just woke up and started like this huge monologue about how he's like a snake in the grass. Oh, it was so much drama. I wrote Lisa is annoying as fuck. That's because she's annoying as hell. She got evicted though, so I'm doing good with that. Her and her edible glitter. She brought edible glitter to Big Brother and was putting it on everything and like would not shut up. Just like stop talking, Lisa. Oh my God. I also wrote my delusion leads me to believe that I could win Big Brother. There's some part of me that wonders. There's some part of me that's interested to know if you put me in that house, you think I can't shake a couple hands and kiss a couple cheeks? And I feel like I could. I don't know. I probably couldn't because I'm literally halfway through the first season that I've ever seen, and so I probably don't even know what I'm talking about. But I feel like I could watch it. One of my favorite lines in the entire world is, I think Angela said, "In this house of lies," and I don't know how to reenact it in the right way. You kind of just had to be there. You kind of just had to be there, and you got, maybe like go find it on YouTube. Angela saying "House of Lies." It's just the funniest thing. I do have a top couple moments that I wanted to talk about. One was, yes, Angela yelling at Matt. Basically what happens is Angela starts making all these comments about Matt, who's very pretty. And she started like episode 1. She makes all these comments about like, oh, like he's gonna have a showmance, like, oh, he's gonna get involved with somebody because he's hot. Like, look at him. Mind you, she's a grandmother. She literally is a grown woman with grandkids. I don't know why she's like. And so Matt was like, stop talking about my body. Like, that's a weird thing to say. Like, what? Like, okay, what do you mean? And she was being kind of weird about it, so I get it. And then they had a conversation, and basically he said something, and she felt like he was threatening her. And one thing about Angela is she loves to cry. This bitch loves to sob her eyes out and make a moment. I mean, like, one time somebody ate her charcuterie board, y'all, and she lays face down on the ground, and starts crying her eyes out because she can't have the charcuterie, but somebody else is eating her cheeses and her meats. And it was the funniest thing I've ever seen. I'm going to try and find a picture. It was the funniest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. The first like huge twist was Tucker and Quinn made a deal. Okay. And I don't really know where I stand on it, but Tucker and Quinn made a deal, and they were like, here's what we're going to do. We're going to evict this person. You have the power of veto. You have head of household. Let's work together and like curate the people, like curate the group that's left basically. And Quinn went back on what he said he was going to do and totally betrayed Tucker. And Tucker used the power of veto on Angela, which is crazy because at this point, like I was like, Angela's out. Everyone's sick of her. Everyone's fighting with her. They can't stand her. I could not believe that Tucker used his veto on Angela. I thought it was crazy. And it was just a gag. Anyway, it was like the first gag of the season. And then, like I said, last week Brooklyn got eliminated. I haven't seen the most recent episode. Actually, the most recent 2 episodes I have not seen because one was Sunday, one was last night, and I was working. So I have to catch up on those. No spoilers. Anyway, that's where I'm at with Big Brother. I'm really into it. I'm like in. I'm like sat. I'm like tuned in weekly. Like I'm committed to the bit at this point. What else was happening? Oh, I've been really obsessed with Gracie Abrams' album, The Secret of Us. Been really, really into it recently. I don't know why. Maybe we can unpack that later. But I've been really enjoying it. I think obviously she's a beautiful writer. She's an incredible artist. She's a gorgeous voice. She opened for Taylor Swift on the Eras Tour, like really early on in her career. That's amazing. And then had Taylor feature on this album in a song called Us, which is crazy, right? Because Taylor doesn't do features. Like, I don't know when the last time she featured on somebody else's song was. So it's kind of incredible for your second album to have Taylor Swift on a track is insane to me. My top 3 tracks from The Secret of Us by Gracie Abrams. Oh, wait. I don't know. They kind of switch around. Right now, it's Blowing Smoke, Let It Happen, and Us. Specifically, of course, the bridge of Us, where Taylor is a queen of writing bridges. That night you were talking false prophets and prophets. She's insane. Robert Bly on my nightstand. Come on, like, Blowing Smoke is one of the most gorgeous songs I've ever heard in my entire life. And it's like such a niche feeling when you're like, I know you and you are seeing all these other people, but I like actually know you, and it doesn't, like, all these other girls are just kind of like playing around, but I'm still here at the end of the day, deeply in love with you, and I know you so seriously. What's the one? There's one line that's oh my God, I'm so sorry. Tell me, is she prettier than she was on the internet? Oh my God, it's escaping me. This is so embarrassing. Tell me if she takes you far enough away from all the baggage you've been carrying, up another hill to all the girls who helped you bury it. Like, she's a little insanity for that. Okay, Blowing Smoke, Let It Happen. I bet all my money that I will lose to you and give you my life. She's gorgeous. And then, of course, I think Risk is my other one. You're the risk, I'm gonna take it. Honestly, the entire album's amazing. Close to You is a banger. What's like the opening one? Felt Good About You. Incredible. Anyway, I've just been really listening to that album a lot recently. I think it's really beautiful. If you haven't heard it, but you're into that kind of music, definitely go check it out. Do you guys still watch Glee? Can I bring this up? Is this too much? Is talking about Glee too much on a drizzly Thursday? Is that going to be too much to talk about? I kind of want to talk about a very specific episode of Glee. Season 4, episode 13, Diva. Basically, the Glee Club gets assigned to sing a song by a diva, Tina Turner, blamed as Freddie Mercury, Beyonce. They like Diva Week. And there's just so much to unpack here. My first thought was that Tina and Marley both went to my college. So that's awesome. My second thought was Rachel has too many gays gassing her up. They like flip back and forth between Lima and like Niata, where Rachel's in college. And there's all these like little gay men that are gassing her up. And they're so fake and so weird and so scary and so strange. And they're like all against Kurt because like Rachel's better or whatever, which she's not. And they were like, you can do anything. Like, yes, girl. No, too much. And then it was emotional because I haven't watched the show in a very long time. I've seen every episode, obviously, but I haven't like sat down and watched it in a long time. But this episode like popped into my brain and I wanted to watch it. And because I was watching Corey Monteith, I was like thinking about the quarterback episode after he passed away, when they opened with Seasons of Love and you find out that he died. That was one of the most painful experiences as a child. And I know that's a shared experience, and I know that all of you know exactly what I'm talking about. There's also a part in the episode where Miss Emma Pillsbury reads the Urban Dictionary definition of a diva. I'm going to recite this definition for you right now, and I'm going to let you decide, okay? And you're going to love it. Diva. A fierce, often temperamental singer who comes correct. She is not a trick-ass hoe, and she does not sweat the haters. Emma Pillsbury, the Urban Dictionary. I just feel like that was a moment that needed to be captured on camera, and I'm so glad that that's what they did. I just wrote Rachel chill. Like, can you calm down? She loses this like singing competition to Kurt, and it destroys her. I mean, like, she needed to be knocked down a peg, absolutely, but like, calm down. You sang "Bring Him Home" from Les Mis, and they voted that Kurt sang it better. Which I'm not sure he did. Can I say that? I think usually Rachel is a little overrated, but I think in that specific, what do they call it? Midnight Madness. I think in that specific singing competition, I think Rachel ate down. I don't know. I kind of think that she, well, I did write Kurt and his toothless mouth always ate Rachel up. So, to be fair, what? Oh, now I can't even read my own handwriting. I think the reason that I got into this episode was because one of my top 5 moments in the entire show is Santana Lopez, rest in peace, Naya Rivera, I love you so much. Santana Lopez singing Nutbush City Limits in the Diva episode. Nutbush City Limits. She's incredible. That song is amazing, and I love when she sings. I just wrote Tina is crazy for that. Oh my God, Tina's crazy for that, by the way. Her like falling in love with Blaine and then getting so mad at him for not having feelings for her. Tina, like, I kind of feel for you and I kind of don't, baby. Like, first of all, she was kind of predatory towards him in a weird way. And also getting like violently angry at him when he did not have feelings back for her is such a weird choice to make. And I wrote Sam versus Santana is a joke because they were kind of both fighting over Britney. And I'm like, you can't put the two of them in the same room and expect Sam to win. That's just like, it's almost unfair to him. They also opened the episode by singing, a diva is a female version of a hustler. Of a hustler. Of a hustler. And that, Unique, singing that. Yeah, it's gonna be correct. It's gonna be, that's what I needed. It's gonna be, that's diva. That is DIVA, mama. Okay, also, I thought about this just now. we need to go over the newest additions to the family. As you know, I have a Sonny Angel obsession. I'm absolutely addicted to these things. And I got 2 little animal ones. One is this little parrot. There's no way that my camera's going to focus, but one is a little parrot guy. He's really adorable. One is a zebra. I don't know how much I love it. I'm like, obviously I'm keeping it. It's I do love him. I just don't know if zebra is really for me. And then I have another one. Let me just get the brat box back out. Okay. This is just embarrassing. Okay, hold on. I think there were 2 that I hadn't shown you. I think this one is one of my new favorites. It's a little blue elephant. I love him. It's a hipper too, so I can stick him on something. Ooh, I should put him on my camera. That'd be so cute. And then I think this is the other one that I'm pretty sure I haven't shown you. A giraffe. Again, blurry because the camera's not going to focus. But look at this little giraffe guy. Aw. Okay. Got to put these back in their homes. In their little box. And put the brat box away now. Okay. Another life update is that last time I talked about A Court of Thorns and Roses, and God, y'all are like pissing me off at this point because I was talking about how it was the third. I was on the 3rd book, A Court of Wings and Ruin, right? And it was just moving so slow that I was ready to either put it down or pick up something else to kind of like get over the reading slump. I could not stay in what I was reading, and it was getting to be really frustrating for me because I don't read a lot in general, and I'm trying to like read more. But I finally finished it. I took it with me to Cape Cod, and I read it for hours on the beach because, like I said, I hit that last 100 pages, and it went crazy. It went insane, and it was so good, and it made up for the entire book being slow. The last 100 pages made up for that entirely. And it was amazing, and I loved it, and it was a perfect ending to a book, and I'm very excited. I'm also like almost done with the series now. I have 2 books left, but this is the book that I'm on. The Christmas special. I know we've all heard of the Christmas special, A Court of Frost and Starlight, but it's this big. I mean, it's itty bitty. It's like 200 something pages, and so it's shorter than the first A Court of Thorns and Roses book, and I read that book in a week. So I feel like I can fly through this book. I have heard that this book is not boring, but like uneventful. Like it's just about her being around and existing. Like there's no crazy plot that happens in here, but that you do need to read it if you're going to read the last book, which is like crazy. Also like 800 pages. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm on this. I literally started it last night, so I'm like 10 pages in, but I'm very excited. I don't know when the last time I've gotten this far in a series was. It's definitely been a while. And so I'm really excited because I'm on this one, and then I have one more left, and then we're good to go. Well, then I have to do like all the other ones. What else? Oh my gosh, can I? Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, I went to the Goodwill bins recently, and I go, excuse me, and I got a bunch of cute shit. But this, I just have to talk about this. If you can't see what I'm holding up, this was 50 cents. It's my new beach bag. It's a silver giant tote with like pink on the inside. It's got a picture of Heidi Klum on the outside, and it says supermodel in these like almost bedazzled letters. This is the most iconic bag I've ever owned, and I own a lot of bags. It's kind of embarrassing, actually. I'm obsessed with this thing, and I can't wait to take it everywhere that I go and put everything that I own in it and have it for the rest of my entire life and give it to my children. I'm obsessed with this bag. And I felt the need to bring that up. Anyway. Oh my God. I don't know why I wrote this down. In New York, one of my biggest pet peeves is when I'm walking down the street and it's me and then it's a family of 5 and they're all in like a horizontal line and they're taking the entire sidewalk. First of all, get out of my way. Thank you so much. Second of all, what are you doing? These sidewalks are not big enough for that. I don't know how you're comfortably fitting under scaffolding 5 people wide. You've got to be insane. Get out of my way. I was thinking about New York, like ins and outs. In, city bikes. Love a city bike. I got the membership. I'm all in. I'm all for it. Out, taking up all the space on the entire sidewalk. Don't piss me off. Thanks. Like, what's wrong with you? I think that's it for today. I was trying to think about what else I was going to talk about. I think that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you have the best week of your entire life. Bye. See you next week.